Hello everyone. Alright, here's my situation. We've got a natural spring that's coming from up the road, and it's draining through this little ditch. This is, once you get out in the middle, it's had this water where it's just grown up over the years. That water's dispersed itself through this bottom, and it's just makes for a mess on trying to get in there and clean this out. So my objective is I've got to get that stuff cleaned out, the rest of this stuff cleaned out. But my problem is, how am I going to get out there? My plan I have in place now is I'm going to try to reach and pull some dirt from the other side to give myself a bridge, and essentially we're going to just take this creek channel over and keep moving it over, and hopefully I can get over there and get it cleaned out. But I was going to clear this, grade the banks out so I could mow it, but with that little natural spring that seems to be running most of the time, I'd say it'll dry up in the dead of summertime, but I'm gonna put a pond in. So we're gonna have to redo our culvert down at the road. Got to move some dirt, but we've got places to use it. But that is the new plan. Let's see if we can do any good. I'll tell you what I really need is I need some mats to lay down to where I can get in here and have something to sit on. But I don't have any mats. So I'm trying to pull a little bit of this stuff back underneath the tracks, try to pack it down, make do with what I got. But I'm tired of looking at this stuff in the middle of this ditch. I'm going to try to bring it out of here today, one way or the other. Try to get a look at this material over here. Where are my tracks? To drive on, but it's better than mud. Now the question is, can I get myself up on top of it? We shall see. Just get on top of the hill, darling. Now, we've got a pretty decent sized tree. Probably the biggest one I've tried to take down with this machine yet. It's 12 inches. I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging around the base of it. Don't really want to be in here digging holes, because that stuff gets pretty soft pretty quick. It's pretty, down here where this water's been around, and it seems like these trees have got pretty good root system. So they're in there, they're stuck pretty good. Let's see if I can break a few of the roots. Oh yeah, they're good. I've got the 30-inch bucket on it today. That 18-inch bucket actually works better on this stuff. The thumb lines up with the two teeth, which this one lines up with the two inner ones, but when you're breaking these roots up, you're just having to take so much material. So I should have put the other bucket on, but I didn't. I'm over here on the other side of the creek, and I don't want to try to go back. So let's see if we can do any good here. Oh, break, baby, break. Let's see what she acts like. Oh, we ain't ready yet. Act like something to give its milk there. Baby, I want to get that out of there and try to shake a little bit of that dirt off, but keep it when I drop it from coming back and hitting the machine. That's about what I want. See that slapping around and come right through the windshield. I'd rather not do that at this point in time. But there she is, folks. Makeshift mats with these little limbs seem to be working pretty well right now. Come out, I'll have to just reach and grab this stuff and pull it out as I come. But as of now, it's working pretty well. Alright, I'm making pretty good progress. I'm using these little small trees to just throw down. See, I'm just using them, laying them down in front of me, sort of using them as a road. I'm just having to throw the waste, just sort of bale it over here in a pile, and then once I get everything moved to the edge, I'll reach over on the other side of the bank and pull it, throw it over there and sift through it. Main objective is just to try to get all of this, just all the growth, get it off the top, so I can come back, shoot grade on this, and start working on my banks around my pond to dig out what I need to dig out. But anyway, it's working fairly well so far. Let's just keep moving forward. I guess this is about an 8-inch tree. We'll see what we can do with it. I think she's gonna come. what kind of fence post puller this thing is. Works pretty good. Well, got everything knocked down. We can see from one end to the other. Now I've got to get rid of all this trash. So I'm going to work my way up ahead with this stuff on the left. I'm going to throw it over to the right and then get myself back up on the other side of the ditch. Then start pulling all this back up on the hill. Sift through it. Now that everything is cleared out, you can sort of see pretty much already a pond there. So I'm going to bring my road on in and bring it on out away from the road, my driveway out away from the road, in which this stuff we're looking right in front of us, I'll cut this out and make this end a little bit wider. I'm thinking about, I'm going to put a new culvert in, but I'm thinking about bringing it through the pond dam and then turning it up and basically just putting an overflow pipe in and putting a 36-inch overflow in so we can handle all this runoff water. But got the ditch open back up. Let's go move the rest of this scrap. Got this section clear, got the ditch open back up. You can pretty much see that there's a pond in the making, naturally. But anyway, I've got to start back right here, and then I'm going to clear back to, I don't know if you can tell, but about right in there where that last little dirt brush pile's at, that's some big trees right there. Clear back to that point, and that should do it. The way I ended up getting in and was able to get in this wet stuff was I was just breaking some of these small trees up and sort of used them as mats to prevent me from going down. So I'm going to enter in right over here where we've got some of these small trees. I'll be able to reach in there and break them in two, stick them under the tracks and kind of drive on them to get me out in the middle. Once I got out in the middle, it wasn't so bad. So hopefully this will go a little easier. It doesn't have those, whatever that stuff it was on the last one. This is mostly bigger stuff, so this should go pretty quick. But anyway, let's get rolling.